Good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a good day this Friday. I know it's been a while since we talked, and so I thought that I would share with you before the weekend is out. And I just wanted to say thank you for keeping our libraries welcoming. I know I say this every time, but I think it's most important now as I know a lot of us are feeling a little stressed over things that are happening around the separation of families at the border and feeling like there are things that we need to do. And I did put some things on the intranet about what we can do as a library system. And I think there may be other ways, but for what I put on there was that we can make sure that our libraries are welcoming, that we keep providing the services that people need, that we make sure that people can find information that they need to have to understand what's happening around the nation, and also to provide space for people to come together and talk if they want to, and just to maybe even have a space to relax and get away and feel safe. I know it's a really difficult issue, and we're all feeling it in many different levels. No matter what your political stance is, or your individual life circumstance, this is something that's touching all of us. So know that we in administration understand that you want to help and to do things. And there are things that you can do individually. Some of those suggestions were online, but I bet some of you have some good ideas as well. And if you do, share them with your library service manager, and we'll see if there's anything that and we'll continue to share ideas if we hear of organizations that could use support. So just know that we're all dealing with this on different levels, and I appreciate your willingness to share ideas and to reach out and to talk. And with that, I wanted to say thank you to all of you who have asked questions on the anonymous survey and through the question and answer. It's been a really good exercise for all of us to look at your ideas, suggestions, and questions and get back to them. And I'm glad that you're utilizing that space, and hope that you're finding it useful. I wanted to share, I know in the past there were some question about my vision for the library, and I talked about some things that I really see as important for us, and that's excellent customer service was the first one. I know you all are working on that every day, and I truly appreciate that. Organizational health, just making sure that we work well as an organization, and we aren't always getting things right, but we're working on that, and hopefully you're feeling like you are hearing more from people in administration and know a little bit more about what's going on. We can always do better. We'll continue to work on that. Educational organization, we all are learning every day in helping those in our community with their educational needs as well, and finding space for community conversations. And this is one that we've been working on. We've got a committee. A lot of you already have community conversations happening in your library. I think we will continue to have opportunities for those kinds of things to happen. So keep us informed. If you have a great community conversation happening at your library that I haven't heard about, let me know. I'd like to come out and see what's happening. I did want to say that there are some things that I expect from staff as well. And there are just two things that I think will help to keep our organization in that organizational health mode. And one is that I hope you can show up and feel excited about coming to work every day. And that may be a stretch. There may be some things that need to change for that to happen. But think about that. Think about what those things are that could change, that could make you excited to be at work every day if you're not already. I know many of you really are. The second thing is just for you to know that you're making a difference every day. If you feel good about the work that you're doing and you know that you're making a difference in your community, which you are, that should help in making showing up in an excited way to be there every day should be easier. Some things I like to live by are the 4 agreements, and these are some commitments that I have to you. And one of those is being impeccable with my word. And I've been working really hard to make sure that if there are promises made, that they're kept. And when information is asked for, it's provided. There are occasionally times when we're not able to be forthcoming about certain administrative decisions. And some of those are obvious when they come to personnel issues, but as often as we are able and as much as we are able, we will continue to communicate that to you. And I hope that you can find me to be impeccable with my word. The second agreement is not to make assumptions. And and if you are going to make an assumption, I will try to always assume best intent, and that's where I like to come from. Also, not to take things personally. I know there's a lot going on for all of us, and sometimes things are said or things happen, and it's easy to let that slip into the mode. But I'm working really hard not to take things personally either. And if we all come from that way that we're assuming best intent and not taking things personally, that will be a wonderful space for us to be in. And the last one of the 4 agreements is just to always do your best. And what that means is just showing up every day, like I said, excited to be here and knowing that you're doing good things for the community and doing the best that you can that day. It's not going to be the same every day. You're going to come with things that are happening in your life, and your best one day might be a little bit different than your best the next day, but that's all I can ask from myself as well as from you, is that we do our best. I wanted to get this vlog out because it's been a little while. We're doing really well with the budget was approved, so we're excited about that, so that we can continue with our great plans into the next fiscal year. There are a lot of facility things happening. Oro Valley and Green Valley have had some great things happening there. I was able to get to Green Valley. Hopefully you saw the video I just posted on the internet today about the things that changed inside the Green Valley Library. It looks beautiful. Good job, Green Valley staff, in making that happen. I'll get up to Oro Valley as soon as I can when I get back from vacation. The Flowing Wells Library, we got to visit the other day. The expansion is going really well. Looks great. I can't wait for it to be open. The community is going to be so thrilled with what they've got available to them when that library opens. South Tucson looks gorgeous. They haven't gotten their furniture yet, but the building is done, and the new book collection is coming in, so that's super exciting as well. Our Southeast Library, the designers have a really nice facilities design going on. We're making some community connections to check in with the community on what they think of the design plans, and the Board of Supervisors approved our purchase of the land for the Sahuarita Library, so that's going to be a go. Finally, our hard work has paid off since 2009, that we'll have land and we can get that design process going in the new fiscal year. The architects are being selected right now. So those are just a few of the amazing things. Oh, in addition, we're opening up a space that is for support of nonprofits in the Community Foundation's new campus for nonprofits. And so be on the lookout for that. We got some grant funding for that, and I think the foundation is going to help support some of that as well. So, so many things going on. I will be gone for a couple of weeks now on vacation for some family time, and I hope that each and every one of you gets to take some time this summer to rest, rejuvenate, and be ready for showing up every day for our customers who need us so very much. We're making some progress in our visits around to libraries and figuring out with the staffing levels that are needed to support your core services. So please know that that's still in a work in progress. If you have more questions, keep sending them in through the intranet. We'll keep asking them. And as always, thank you so much for using your powers for good. You're amazing and you are appreciated. Thank you.